If you feel like you have weak ankles or a history of ankle injuries, this video right here is for you. Your foot and ankle is the foundation to everything athletic that you do. It is incredibly vital that these areas are strong and healthy because they are the first point of contact in all of the sprints, jumps, cuts that we perform in our sport, regardless of what that sport is. Most of these injuries that occur to the ankle happen when the foot rolls either inwards or outwards. And it's the tissues, the tendons, the ligaments, the muscles on the lengthened side, the opposite side from where it's rolling, that get stretched, pulled beyond their capacity, and then damage occurs. These tissues can be strengthened and made even more robust so that when these situations do occur, because we can't always control when we step on someone's foot or when these things happen, we have to realize and respect that the randomness and the chaos of sport is going to put us in these situations sometimes. When we end up in these places, we can be more prepared for them, which is going to help us avoid a severe injury or at least decrease the severity of it. When it comes to the actual strengthening of these areas, many athletes will simply neglect working on it at all, maybe out of laziness or not knowing what they can do for it. And other athletes might be relying on exercises they've received from a physiotherapist or from the rehabilitation process that they received from a prior injury. These banded exercises are great for the early rehab process when you can't withstand a lot of weight, when there's still a lot of damage to the tissues. But what happens when we've adapted to those exercises and the ankle is ready for more stress? Because if we look at a squat, we won't squat 100 pounds forever and think that we're making progress. We know, I think everyone knows, that we have to continue to increase the load to progress the exercise so that we continue getting the results that we want. The same goes for the smaller muscles, the smaller tissues around places like the ankle. So if these banded exercises are being done, or even if they're not, most athletes can probably handle more than that if they are healthy. So one way I've found that we can find this overload is with this tool right here. This was something that came to mind because I was thinking about this exact problem. I was thinking about how we don't have a nice, clean, easy method to add strength and resiliency to these kind of extreme ankle positions. This allows you to get into your deepest ranges of motion. Obviously, we want to work pain-free and within our realistic realm of what we can do, but we can have large potential for how far the foot can rock and tilt. We have lots of options for holding on to something to take load off of our body, so there's not so much stress on the ankle in these positions, to then slowly work up to full body weight, to then slowly progress to further positions. And then once we're there, once we're kind of working through full range of motion with our whole body weight resting on that ankle, I've even done these holding on to extra weights to add more than my body weight to what the ankle is experiencing. And again, back to our progressive overload. This is exactly what we need if we want to continue to increase the capacities of these tissues. If this sounds like something you need, something that you think will help your athletic longevity, your performance, keep you on the field, on the court, you can purchase through a pre-order right now. More info will come once you purchase, but this will be a special reduced cost for you for jumping on this early, and we will get them out to you ASAP. You can find a link to these either in the description below or in the bio of my Instagram. This will be a limited time price on the pre-order, so jump on it today and take the first step to leveling up those ankles.